History is not always a tale of triumph and progress. Sometimes it is a story of blood, greed, and the depths of human cruelty. Tonight we step into one such chapter, the horrors of the Congo Free State, a forgotten genocide hidden beneath the veil of colonialism. This is not just a story of suffering, but of resistance, resilience, and the spirits of those who refuse to be erased. Before we begin, if you want to uncover more untold stories of history's darkest chapters, make sure to subscribe to Haunt's Chronicles. Your support helps us bring these forgotten stories to light. The year is 1885. In a distant European palace, a decision is made that will seal the fate of millions. King Leopold II of Belgium, a man obsessed with wealth and power, claims the Congo as his personal possession, not a colony of Belgium, but his private land, his own empire. He does not see the people of the Congo as human beings, but as tools, means to an end. And what he wants is rubber. The world is changing. The invention of bicycles and automobiles has created an insatiable hunger for rubber, and the Congo is rich with it. The forests hold the wealth that Leopold desires, and he is willing to spill an ocean of blood to get it. To extract the rubber, Leopold forms a private army, the Force Publique. Their mission is simple: make the Congolese people work. Those who refuse, they will be made an example of. And so the nightmare begins. Entire villages are forced into the forests to tap rubber vines. Men, women, even children, none are spared. They must meet impossible quotas, filling baskets with rubber or face punishment. But it is not just punishment, it is terror. A system so cruel, so inhuman that it defies belief. To ensure no bullet is wasted, officers of the Force Publique are required to bring proof of every kill, human hands. If a man fails to meet his rubber quota, his hand is taken. If a village resists, its people are massacred, and their hands are harvested like trophies. Severed hands became the currency of violence, a grotesque record of lives destroyed in the name of profit. One of the most haunting images from this dark era is that of Nsala of Wala, a man who returned home to find his wife and daughter murdered by Leopold's agents. They had not produced enough rubber. As a warning to others, their bodies were mutilated. The severed hand and foot of his 5-year-old daughter, Boali, were presented to him. His gaze, frozen in grief and horror, became an image that would later expose the brutal truth of Leopold's empire. A father forced to witness the unthinkable, his pain echoing through time as a silent testimony of the atrocities committed. It is estimated that 10 million Congolese men, women and children perished during Leopold's reign of terror. 10 million souls wiped from history, their stories untold. Their crime? Being born in a land rich with resources. But the world would not remain silent forever. Missionaries and journalists, horrified by what they had seen, began to document the horrors. Among them was Edmund Dean Morel, a shipping clerk who noticed something strange. Ships traveling to the Congo filled with weapons, but returning with rubber and ivory, never with trade goods. This was not commerce. This was plunder. Writers like Joseph Conrad would immortalize the horrors of the Congo in literature, calling it the vilest scramble for loot that ever disfigured the history of human conscience. The truth began to spread, and the world demanded action. Under growing pressure, in 1908, the Belgian government was forced to take control of the Congo from Leopold. His personal empire was no more, but the scars remained. The suffering did not end, but it changed shape. The ghosts of the past linger in the soil, in the rivers, in the silence of those who remember. And now we remember them, the forgotten millions, the voices silenced by greed, by cruelty, by history's attempt to look the other way. We speak their names in the darkness, so they are never forgotten. The Congo Free State was one of history's greatest crimes, and yet how many know of it? How many remember? If this story moved you, if you believe it must not be erased, then share this video. Let the world know. And if you wish to uncover more hidden horrors from the past, subscribe to Haunt's Chronicles, where we bring light to the darkest corners of history. Remember the Congo, remember the lost.